So, how did you get your nickname?
How did I get my nickname?
Well, the character name, yeah.
I was Brittany Venti, the character, and when I created it, I was going through a few different names. I went through Brittany Skinny, because I wanted to project this idea of a basic bitch, and I was like, what is more basic than Starbucks? And I was going to do Brittany Grande, but there was already Ariana Grande, and so I did Brittany Venti, and actually goes well together in my opinion. So.
What's your bloodline and family background?
Octoroon!
Well, as far as my family background, I'm an Octoroon, which means that I'm 1/8 black. My mother was a quarter black, and I'm just basically a European mutt, except for the 1/8 black, to explain briefly.
What are your passions in life?
Dude, weed. No, but my passions, I would say I really enjoy shit posting in real life. I enjoy trolling people because it's fun, and I mean, I also enjoy video games, obviously because of what I do for a living, but yeah, I would say those are my main passions. I'm into J fashion too. I'm not a weeb, I swear.
Why are you into J fashion?
I'm into J fashion because I find it very appealing. It's very cute. It has a cute aesthetic as to Western fashion being more towards minimalistic, and I feel like, I mean, there is a line between being too cutesy and it looks like you're underage and looking mature cute, and I prefer like mature cute, and I feel like Western fashion doesn't offer that all the time.
What's your profession?
My profession is being a streamer, professional cam whore, some like to say, but not really. Cam whore, it means something else, like, you know, you show your naked body. I just troll while I have cleavage.
But you don't. But you.
No chapter bait?
But you don't stream on Twitch.
No, I don't stream on Twitch because I was banned on there for having a text-to-speech donation because someone decided to donate gas the Jews.
Okay, so you always had beta orbiters.
Right.
With your stream, but like if you go on HWNDU, there's always like one thing about like, she'll be mine, and then like people just posting pictures of you and shit, so like, just how does that feel?
Oh, like when they post, I want Brittany's cummies, mommy, give me cummies.
Yeah, shit like that.
I mean, I think that's too far into LARPing. I hope they're doing it as a joke. Like I can.
But they're not.
Wishful thinking. But I never encouraged. I don't think I have encouraged beta orbiters. I try not to lead people on. So there was actually this one person. He was my friend, and I wouldn't call him a beta orbiter, but maybe someone watching this might, I don't know. But but I was planning on going to PAX with him, and he was going to drive me. And then as soon as we were streaming that thing at Moonman's house, what was it? It was it was just a housewarming party, and we were live streaming it. And he sees 4Chat and I together, and then right after we kissed on cam, I get a text. I pull out my phone and I see, never mind, don't want to go PAX anymore. And I was like, why? And he was like, it should be obvious why. And I was just like, you know, I thought it just made me realize maybe some friends of mine are like that, like they think differently of me than I thought they did, but you know, it's whatever.
How does that make you feel?
How does it make me feel? I mean, I'm pretty upfront with them, like especially that friend in particular. Like I was pretty upfront with the fact that I only want to be friends, and they still try to, I guess, fantasize about me, but it's not realistic. I mean, there's so many girls on the internet that do cater towards beta orbiters. Like you'll see people, like if you go on R9K, right, and you see those girls on there, and they just have like fucking clans of beta orbiters orbiting them harder than satellites do on flat Earth. I'm joking. The Earth is actually a cube, but they cater to them and actually give into that. As to I don't do that. I try my best not to, and I still get people that will orbit me.
How does it feel that Naruto came down there only for you?
I like how you asked about Naruto right after the beta orbiter question.
Oh, it's almost like, yeah.
What was the question?
Well, just, like, he came down there just for you, and then he met you and you guys, and, like you said, everyone's OTP,
One True Pairing, yeah.
Yeah, it was you and him, so, I mean, just that whole thing.
How do I feel about the whole thing?
Yeah, Naruto.
At first when I saw Naruto, I thought I was a little bit off-put because I actually didn't know what happened. I had left and I had my subs message me and my mods message me, and they were like, Brittany, you just missed this guy. And I watched the clip and I was like, oh, thank God I missed him, because he was like, oh my God, I'm a huge Brittany fan. Like, he looked like he wanted to kill me or something. But it turns out that was pretty like satirical. He wanted to do like some skit where he had spaghetti fall out of his pockets when he saw me, and it just didn't play out like that, and everyone called him a Beta Cuck after that. That was one of his names. He had so many names.
Beta Cuckanon, yeah.
Yeah, Beta Cuckanon. And I like how it was like a part of his nicknames after that too. Like, it was like Naruto Beta Cuck. Like it would be like a dash, kind of like how in Japan like Naruto-chan, it's like Naruto Beta Cuck. But I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, he turned out to be like an okay person, I guess.
Did you at all think that going to the stream would get you a red-pilled BF?
Oh, I actually, see, the thing with me, I just have pretty decent intuition, and I didn't go in there thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna go boyfriend hunting, or maybe somewhere in the back of my mind I did, but I didn't think it would actually come through, and now I have QT Red Pill BF to love, and it's great. I didn't think that there were actual chads that like browse poll. I thought most of them were either average looking or neckbeards based on face threads of what I've seen, unfortunately, so I was actually pleasantly surprised when I saw 4chan.
Oh yeah. So when you first showed up to the stream, you were kind of undercover, and you went up and you started reading off stuff.
Donald Trump failed to respect, unite, and support our allies, including Israel. The Jewish word for peace and unity is shadaleh. If everyone can say shadaleh really quick. It means a lot to be Jewish. Everyone say shadaleh? Shadaleh. Shadaleh. The Jewish word for division or to divide is Soros. Hashtag no Soros, hashtag shadaleh.
Yo. What were you reading off, and just like, what was your plan behind that?
Yeah, so the reason I was undercover at one point was because I saw the curator was kicking people off for just being Trump supporters. Like if you had a MAGA hat, like anything obvious like that, they were kicking off. So I know how to do subtle trolling as well, even though most of the time I do blatant trolling. So I was like, no, I need to do this in a way where I can prove my point subtly. So I went in with a pink pussy hat, and I had a whole thing written down that I wrote down at home on a poster board, and I was like, hashtag no Soros, hashtag shadaleh, and I got them to say, I tricked them into saying it, and it was hysterical.
Everyone say shadaleh. Shadaleh. Shadaleh.
Shadaleh. Wait, what was the question?
Well, just, yeah, what was your plan behind that?
Oh, my plan behind that? I was just planning to make them, it's kind of like when that guy said shout out to 1488 Records. I was just planning on to make them look stupid to prove my point that they will say anything you tell them. It basically proves that they're sheeple.
So, you showed up on Gavin McInnes twice.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Brittany. What's your name?
Brittany Venti.
Brittany Venti. And what was your role at this thing? What'd you go down to do?
I came there to trigger people, and it was great, and I accomplished that.
Talk about both of those experiences.
Alright, so the first time I went to Gavin McInnes, I actually, I didn't know who he was. Like, I had seen him before, but I didn't know, like, his name or anything. I didn't even know he was his own person. I saw the thing he did when he was on the news show, and he was telling that woman that she belongs in the house, and she was just getting triggered by it. And then I went on a Discord, and they were like, you should go on it. They're doing stuff with Hindu people, and it was completely impulsive to go on there because he doesn't know who I am. I binge watched him, and I actually ended up liking his content a lot. And then I just showed up at his studio, which I had Google, or the Discord helped me find actually. And I literally just got up, I pulled an all-nighter because they suggested it to me at like 3 a.m. and the show starts at like 10 a.m. So I stayed up all night, I got on the train, I went there, and I basically staked it out until he got to his studio, and I asked him if I could be on the show, and he was like, okay. He was just chill with it, and it was a fun experience being on there. I was a little nervous at first, which is, I don't know, maybe that's weird coming from someone who's on the camera all the time, but I generally liked it. I wish I got to say more on the show, though. I feel like I had a lot more input about the HWNDU stuff than what I said. And the second time I went on there, I was not told of anything that was going to happen, and it was Asian Gavin McInnes. He was filling in for Gavin because Gavin was out of town, and I was nervous then too, but I don't know, it was fine. It was fun.
Yeah, your thoughts on Gavin after like meeting him in real life?
I think that he... how do I say this? I would have gotten the impression he was more like tech, I don't want to say tech savvy, but like social savvy than he actually was. Like, he didn't know what Discord was, for example, and I was surprised by that, but I guess I shouldn't be, considering, no offense to him, that he's like his age range, you know, he's older, so I guess it's normal for him to not know stuff like that. But I thought he was a pretty cool guy. It was really nice of him, like, considering like so many people probably view him as an asshole, and then to me, like, he was nice. And he's funny.
You went out to eat lunch with Baked Alaska after the stream. Thoughts on Baked Alaska?
Thoughts on... Sorry, I have to actually gather my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. Just listen to it.
I think Baked Alaska is really mellow as he seems. He sounds like he's high all the time, even though he's not. He's actually clean, and I found that to be interesting. He seemed to be generally nice to me, but what's funny is I actually had no idea who he was. I don't know if this is a Twitter thing, but I had him blocked for some reason. I hardly block anyone. Most of the time, like, if people are spamming me nonstop, I'll just mute them. I won't block them. I have very little people blocked, and he was one of the people that was blocked, and I didn't even know who he was. So I still, to this day, have no idea why I had him blocked, because I was trying to search his name, and I couldn't even find him, and then I finally got to the page where it says, you have him blocked. I was like, what? And so I DM'd him after, and he was like, why do you have me blocked? And I was like, I don't know, and he didn't believe me at first, I guess. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of an unbelievable story, but I had him blocked for no reason, and he was like, yeah, we'll hang out, and then I met him on the Gavin McInnes show, by coincidence, I guess. But he's pretty chill.
How much more money, more fans, more everything do you think you'd have if you weren't banned from Twitch?
Oh, I think I would have exploded a lot more had Twitch let me grow. I was growing at a very high rate. I was starting to get 2,000 concurrent viewers. I think I would have been a lot more popular, probably had a lot more money, a lot more opportunities. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I can't be a part of. Like, I have a few friends that are streamers, and I can't even be on their stream because I'm banned. They'll ban them if I'm on there. And like, there's like Twitch parties every time I go to a convention I can't go to, and there's a lot of features like Discord, partnering people. I can't be partnered because I'm banned from Twitch, and there's a lot of, I'm very limited due to being banned on Twitch.
Yeah. And how do you feel about that Twitch ban?
Oh, I believe...
It's not like, I know people who showed like full-on vag who haven't been banned.
Yeah, Legendary Labia showed full vag and in her underwear, but underwear. But and she got unbanned after 30 days. I think it's crazy that I'm still banned 2 years later, and I send support emails all the time, because that's what they tell you to do. You have to send support emails. And I've gone to, I think, 4 PAXs so far, and I've gone to Twitch booth, asked them to help me get unbanned, and a lot of time they just say, oh, it's out of my hands, I can't do anything. For me to get banned for text-to-speech donation, when so many other, basically all streamers have text-to-speech donations on, and they don't get the same kind of consequences, it's not like I didn't try to, I read the TOS like the back of my hand. It was like a Bible, because I knew that I would be targeted to be banned, and I think it's very political. I think someone just didn't like me and they banned me. Not necessarily because like I broke the TOS. I was very careful about it, and I hid the message like gas the Jews immediately, and I still got banned. So it's just unfortunate because people don't understand satire, and I guess they don't like me because they thought I was the character Brittany Venti, and they're missing completely missing the point of Brittany Venti. Just to prove my point through irony. And a lot of people don't seem to get that, and they misunderstand me as a person.
People don't get irony.
And that's why, I think that's why so many people were shocked when they saw me on HWNDU. They didn't expect to see me be, I guess, red pill, because they think that I'm the character.